The bombing of Wieluń is widely regarded as one of the first significant acts of World War II, marking the onset of the September Campaign. Situated near the German border, Wieluń was an entirely undefended town devoid of anti-aircraft defenses and military presence. Despite German intelligence reports mistakenly indicating the presence of a Polish cavalry brigade, the town was unprepared for the attack. The timing of the first bombs dropped on the morning of September 1st, 1939 has been a topic of ongoing debate, especially in light of claims that the bombing of Wieluń occurred 5 minutes before the shelling of Westerplatte at 4:45, which has traditionally been recognized as the war's first act of aggression. On September 1st, 1939, a squadron of 29 Junkers Ju-87B Stuka dive bombers from 1st Group Sturzkampfgeschwader 76, led by Captain Walter Siegel, departed from the Nieder-Elguth airfield. Approximately 30 minutes later, they arrived over Wieluń, encountering no resistance. The bombers released 29 bombs weighing 500 kilograms each, along with 112 bombs of 50 kilograms. One of the first targets struck was a hospital, which likely displayed Red Cross markings. The attack resulted in the deaths of 32 individuals inside the hospital. As the building caught fire, German pilots reportedly strafed patients attempting to flee. Within an hour, all 29 aircraft had returned to Nieder-Elguth, where Siegel reported no noteworthy observation of the enemy. The pilots described clear skies during the attack and provided detailed accounts of the buildings they bombed. Following the initial assault, the pilots confirmed that they observed no military presence in Wieluń. Reconnaissance by two Dornier Do 17 planes between 4:50 and 5:02 had identified several Polish military units, but the closest was situated in a forest 12 kilometers southwest of Wieluń. The bombing of Wieluń was carried out with extreme precision, as German aircraft operated from low altitudes, taking advantage of the town's lack of air defenses. Following the bombing, German forces strafed civilians attempting to flee. The town fell to the German army on the first day of the invasion. In total, 380 bombs weighing a combined 46,000 kilograms were dropped, devastating the town. The bombing destroyed 70% of Wieluń's buildings, with as much as 90% of the city center obliterated. Most historians agree that Wieluń had no significant military targets. Historian Timothy Snyder suggests that the civilian population itself may have been the primary target of the attack. Since the bombing occurred without a formal declaration of war, it is considered the first German war crime of World War II, violating the 1907 Hague Convention, opening of hostilities, which prohibits attacks on neutral powers without prior notification of a declaration of war.